word to wise. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Man, dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
This. What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 356 of the Blerd Cave, the #1 comic book stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse. Fuck what you heard. And today, not only are you going to be rocking with us here on this here show, but if you're if you're watching this on any of the other platforms you can find us on, you can find us not only here, you can find us on Google, you can find us on Apple, you can find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, anywhere good podcasts may be found. You'll also leave us a rating there because you love us just that damn much. That said, we got a lot to talk about, and you know what? Honestly, we're gonna we're gonna jump into some stuff. I do want to do a little housekeeping first and foremost before we really dig into it. We have something very special happening right now, and I know some of you know about it because nobody else will shut up about it, which is a good thing. I love to have these kind of problems, but guess what, Carter? Do you know what's happening right now? We are now sitting at 999 signatures on the change.org. Some of you might have heard we're doing a DC Blackout. We have also launched a change.org, and just in a couple, actually about 2 or 3 days, actually, I think this got launched, I think the day before the official DC Blackout campaign. Some of y'all might already know about that. Y'all might know about the campaign. But no, one of the things that happened was, we got the change.org up as well. This was largely done just because we kind of anticipated there would be some people that, might not want to go all in on the actual boycott itself, but would like to support just the same. So we said, here, we'll do the change.org. You can jump in on that. But here, I'll do this. I will copy this. And if you would like to sign the change.org, I will update the stream so that you can go to that. If you so choose. Let's see. And here, let's do this. Let's change.org. Boom. There we go. Bam. Let's see. It is now in the description for this live stream. So yeah. Go peep that if you would be so kind. And look at that. Look, goody gumdrops. Goody gumdrops. Look at that. We've already gone past the 1,000 signatures mark. Already gone past. Shout out.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we are. That's fair.
It's too early in the morning to see that. It's too early. It is too early.
No, it is never too early. It is never too late. It is never too late.
I'm telling your pastor.
Tell your pastor.
It is too early.
It is
in the fucking morning.
Look, Dr. Kaori Knight arrives precisely when she means to. She is never late. She is never early. But yes, we have now passed 1,000 signatures. Oh yeah, I forget. Kaori's on Pacific, like you say. It's technically
on my time. So I say again, it is too goddamn early. It is too early.
Oh no. Oh, that's hilarious. But no, shout out to the good doctor. Which, by the way, y'all should be following if you're not already. Oh wait, did you lose your? Oh, there you are. Okay, never mind.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Oh shit! I don't know. You never know around these parts. Hey, I like this right here. It says DC equals don't cop until further notice. So them and the bootlicks hating on the movement need to get their shit together. Dude, I've seen a lot of it. I've seen a lot of people hating. I've seen a lot of people hating on the. Wait, what happened to the? Oh, there you are. That is so weird. I don't know what is going on.
I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know.
I have no idea either. I was so confused. I was like,
don't know.
I was like, wait, what? I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I don't know.
Look, we're just gonna ride. We're gonna let it rock. We're just gonna let it rock.
Yeah.
But no, some of y'all
not you did it. Jesus Christ.
I think, God damn it. Well, hey, got them connections. But yeah, man. The thing for me.
Yeah.
The thing for me, and I've seen some people trying to poo-poo on the DC Blackout. And they always say the same shit. They say the same shit. And what's funny is it lets me know they haven't engaged with any of the content of the people who are pushing for this, or any of the people who are actually in support of this. It's usually people who the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, what about Absolute Green Lantern? Well, see, right there, you just told me, okay, if the first thing out of your ugly ass mouth is Absolute Green Lantern, you were not paying attention, because that lets me know you didn't go to the website. You didn't go to the website. You didn't listen to anything we had to say, because it's on the website and it's something we mention every single time.
Here's the thing, though. What if they did go to the website and still said it? The reason he's bringing this up is because we just got through listening to a stupid motherfucker just in this. That's
I'm
that's
gonna air him out. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna air them out. Comic Pals, who I think are probably still live right now, were literally looking at the website, read what we had to say, and then still tried to argue about Absolute Green Lantern, which lets me know you about a stupid motherfucker. Immediately just stupid. But yeah, hey, you do what you gotta do, man. You do what you gotta do to get them clicks, fam. Anyway, if we tell you that there have been 12 ongoing series in DC's entire history, which basically means 12 black ongoing series in DC's entire history. They have over 1,100 different ongoing series that have happened at any one point in time. And you mean tell me the best they could do is 12? That's crazy work to me. That is absolutely crazy work. And then if we tell you that black comics make up 3% of their overall output, that should tell you everything that you need to know. When we tell you that they are quicker to cancel a black character's run than they are to cancel a white character, case in point, Green Arrow was allowed to fail for 2.5 fucking years before they canceled it. Carter recounted a story about a comic at DC, one by the name of Jonah Hex, that was told they were canceled. And Carter, what issue were they on when they got canceled? Wasn't it 70 something?
That was gonna be my question. Are you saying the before New 52 or after?
I'm talking about
during New 52.
Oh no, whichever one it was that you were reading.
Oh, the one I have, that was 30 something.
Yeah, they got canceled.
And
30
they
something
already. Yeah, they got canceled because of poor sales at 30. I can't remember the number. It was New 52 All-Star Western is what he's talking about. Yeah, that got canceled in the 30s, but they were continuing a previous run of Jonah Hex that was already 70 issues in. Yeah. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, you give these books all this time in the world, to figure their shit out before you end up ultimately canceling them. And I'm sorry, but you also have to look at the fact that there are books out there that are allowed to fail, they're considered too big to fail. There are books like that out there. You probably see them all the time, and just don't realize it. Like, there's books out there like that, but yeah, it's neither here nor there. But yes, I personally feel like what was it? I saw last night, friend of the channel and friend of the movement, Alex Moon was talking about this. Talking about the boycott, and was basically coming at it sincerely, with his whole chest, and basically saying, like, yeah, dude, you're not going to get like all these people that want the thing but don't want to do anything to get the thing. He was pointing out, and same as I did in my video, that you're not going to get what you want by just sitting on your ass and not saying or doing anything. You're going to have to make an uncomfortable move. And same as what I said. And here comes the non-foot drawing Rob Liefeld. the man who feet forgot. Or not even forgot. The man who feet never knew. The man who feet never knew. Like, and here's the thing. Everybody always tries to say, man, you'll need to leave Rob Liefeld alone. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's never done anything to nobody. You guys just come and attack him for no reason whatsoever. You guys are so terrible to him. Why aren't y'all nicer to Rob Liefeld? The master poucher.
Wow.
I mean, but here's the thing. People will say that in defense of Rob Liefeld, but then Rob Liefeld will, apropos of nothing, will do this shit. We'll go to somebody's post and just say, hey, here, I'm going to zoom this in so y'all can see it. You are a moron beyond compare. Nobody. I want to point out something. In the video that he's responding to, his name was never brought up. Rob Liefeld was not even being talked about. He saw this and sought it out. He sought this out to talk some shit. And the last time that he got his shit cooked online, it was the same exact thing. Somebody was just casually talking about how much they love the Brian Michael Bendis Ultimate Spider-Man. Did not bring up Rob Liefeld's name, was not in response to anything Rob Liefeld was talking about. And Rob Liefeld pulled up to call this dude all up out his name. But everybody always would say, but no, he's the nicest guy. He's the nicest guy. Why are y'all fighting Rob Liefeld? Like,
respectfully, that's hurting my ears. I'm just saying.
It hurts mine too. They're like these motherfuckers bitching and crying because motherfuckers came at Rob Liefeld. But Rob Liefeld always trying to like show up and dunk on folks. And then gets it dunked on in return. Okay, yeah. Anyway,
you said leave the pouches out of this. Speaking of, this is from Osiris. He said, speaking of Liefeld, there's a guy on YouTube that did a 30-minute video essay defending his work as meta commentary on the industry.
Get that bullshit up out of here. Get that bullshit.
Real quick, because I don't like seeing that. And this is from Devon Dynamo. Captain America ended up with double D's because of Rob. So, what's your problem with that? I'm not gonna let you sit here and disrespect the titties of America. Like what? I don't understand what's going on here.
Captain Titties.
Watch your mouth. Those are America's breastises. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
Some of y'all go a little bit. Some of y'all go a little bit too far with some of the comments y'all make. You gotta watch your mouths, dude. It's too early in the fucking morning. I ain't never in. Listen, you not finna disrespect the areolas of America. You not finna come in here at 10 in the morning. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I ain't never ever seen you in that damn Blerd cave, but you got people bring their asses in here to call this motherfucker a milk dud. It is too early in the morning.
God damn. Well, look, I'm like this,
Captain
man.
Cleavage. Jesus.
Captain. Look, Carter, but for real though. But can we be for real just for a little bit? Can we be for real just for a little bit?
About what?
Look, man, them areolas is big enough that he can literally throw them hoes off the wall.
Unlike most of y'all asses, because I am a true American, I will respect since you have Where's your hat, Ernie?
Oh, sorry.
Put your hat on your chest, dog.
Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Here, let me take my.
You never heard goddamn pledge, bruh.
I'm just saying.
You just got to take the image off, and I can put my fucking hat back on.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, thank you. With them We the People ass titties. Sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway. Why is it every time? Look, could you imagine having America's rack to where like every time you take your shirt off, you motherfucker just be like,
you just slowly
right. And then one tear just rolled down your eyes, and you hear the bald eagles. Swear to Christ, man. Yes. So I have the best super villain. So my mom used to roast the fuck out of me when I was a kid. And a lot of my family, because whenever I would laugh, they'd be like, "God damn, what evil scheme is you plotting over there?"
Hey, with all respect, one of the funniest things when it comes to House Carruthers is when I'm showing you something, but we on the phone, and I hear your mama in the background just going off on whatever you like. Y'all know them black mamas that just got to have their input on something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, y'all have seen that. That's Ernie's mom. It's the funniest shit. Don't even know that she is a part of the studio.
Don't even know.
I'm on the phone with him, dog.
Filmed in front of a live mother.
That's it.
Okay, y'all got to stop. America's Memories. Y'all got to quit. Stop.
Comic books now.
Okay, we gotta talk about these goddamn funny books. We got to talk about these funny books. Goddamn.
Benjamin Loudly in the chat. He asked me. He said, a side tangent. Carter, did you finish the Blacksad series? I only got the first book. That was the book, Ernie, that I was telling you that I was reading. That you did not know I was reading. Because there is a book that I was telling Ernie. This is actually the one I told you I almost want to do a video on, but I can't find that was the one. But no, I have not finished. So here's what happened. Honestly, I got to give a shout out to Casually Comics, because I don't know if this happens with any of you all, but anytime I do watch a comic book YouTuber's videos, I'm not really focused on them. I'm focused, if they have books in the back, I'm focused on the books in the back because I want to see what they got. I'm being nosy as hell. And
That's fair.
I had heard about the book before. I had seen it in passing, and I think there was an interview she did with Jim Zub. I think it was about like Conan or something, or it was one of her fucking videos. I can't remember, but I saw it in her background on the shelf. And I said, you know what? What the hell is this book? So after the Blerd Cave last Saturday, I went and picked up the first book and I finished it. And then Memorial Day Monday came and I went back to the LCS and I picked up the second book.
Damn.
And then New Comic Book Day Wednesday came and I picked up the third book.
I was gonna say, shit. How many books? How many books is
Reckless
Blacksad?
all over again. Blacksad is 5 right now because there are 2 more I need to get. But the 2 I need to get, it's a part 1 and a part 2. Yeah, I got addicted. It was just like Reckless. I bought one and then not damn near 2-3 days later, I bought another Reckless. But now that I'm reading it, yeah, that was. Yeah, Blacksad is not. Blacksad is a good one. It's a good one.
I'll have to check that out.
I have not. So okay. Here's the thing about that book, and then I want to get to what we were actually going to have me talk about. So the thing with Blacksad is it's a noir story because we were fresh off the heels of talking about Reckless last week, and it's a pulpy noir story about a private eye named John Blacksad and him investigating certain things like a PI does. The only difference with this story is they're all animals. And it's Zootopia meets LA Confidential. That is a nice way to describe that. But yes, they're all animals. It's all watercolor painting, which was nuts to me. And the artist for the book was the lead animator over at Disney for a while. So he was responsible for a little bit of Hercules. He was responsible for Tarzan. He was responsible for Treasure Island. Is the one goddamn animated Disney movie I have yet to see. But it's his story. But another thing about that book is that it wasn't done for an American audience. Dark Horse actually brought it over here and translated it. It was 2 Spanish brothers that wanted to sell it to a French market. So the book, and it's different from American comics in the sense of technically, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 issues of it, but they call them episodes. But one story is going to be like 55, 60-ish pages is one whole story.
Got you. Yeah. Okay.
So like, I would recommend that first hardcover. The first hardcover has 3 different stories in there. The second story in particular is a wild one because it plays everything very, very straight. The most recent one I got Wednesday is called Amarillo. It was him meeting some guy. The guy wanted, hey, you mind taking my Cadillac from point A to point B in Texas? It plays everything straight. The first story is him investigating a murder of an old flame of his. The second story is a wild one. Ernie, if I say Arctic Nation to you, what's the first thing pops into your head?
Arctic Nation?
Yes.
I think of a cold place.
Okay, cool. Me and your mom's in the same spot. What Arctic Nation actually is about, it's about Blacksad investigating this black girl's kidnapping. And he's investigating and trying to find this missing girl while having to deal with the racial back and forth between the white animals and the black animals. Because you see, Blerd Without Fear, Arctic Nation ain't got shit to do with being cold. Arctic Nation is Aryan Nation for the animals.
Okay. That
when
tracks.
I turned the page and saw that, I about fell the fuck out. Okay.
That is a thing.
If you couldn't tell, John Blacksad is black.
It's black. Yeah, he's a black cat.
Oh
my God.
There were moments of like him having to find this girl. And that story, though, the twist, because I thought the twist was just going to be, oh, wait, why is a white weasel, a white goose, a white bull? Oh, that's what Arctic Nation made. And
Lord,
I thought that was going to be the twist. Not the twist. that's one of two twists. Another twist, we go into like devil in the blue dress territory, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I say all that to say, no, I did not know Blacksad even had a game until like a couple of days ago. Just from a book standpoint, I would say to pick up the first one if you could, and you will absolutely be entertained. I'm
That's
and
why it
highlight hit the
sounds
nail on the head.
familiar.
The art is phenomenal.
Yeah,
The art
it's
is
got really good art.
phenomenal. Being watercolor paintings is just, and because there are certain shots in there that are just insane. Like if you and I are talking outside like a sunny day and like you have bits of light that's like hitting us, but the leaves is blocking and shit like that. He's doing that with watercolors, and it's nuts. But yes, Red Scare is the third story, and that's also in the first book. And I think the reason he brought up Red Scare is because Red Scare had never been brought over here. It was translated for the first time and put in there. The last book I got, I think a lot of you all know who Neil Adams is. Neil Adams was a fan of Blacksad, and Neil Adams actually helped translate the last book that I have. So all in all, if you want to see, that's another thing too. There is some sex in this. Like I said, it plays everything straight. But just good noir story. If you finished Spider Noir and you want to watch and you want to just still have a noir fix, I would tell you, of the animal variety, yeah, I'll tell you go read Blacksad.
I was about to say, for anyone that was curious what it looks like if you haven't seen, like, this is type of,
I don't even know where that is from. I have not gotten there yet.
Yeah, this was
this was
the one image I could find that wasn't like blurry. But basically to give you an idea of,
watercolor, boy,
which is insane.
Woo,
like I love that. I love that vibe. But
it is really good. Really good.
Speaking of, not really speaking of, but since we're kind of in that mode, I don't want to waste this opportunity. But so some of you may have noticed that I have the word PSION on my shirt. This, I want to give a shout out to Mark Bandy, Crimson Sleeper Studios. Sent me a little care package, which I wasn't sure exactly what Mark was sending me, but like when he sent it over, like, because he just asked me what my shirt size was. So I just assumed he was just sending me a shirt. I didn't think he was sending me anything else. But no, he sent me a little care package, and it was really, really cool. He sent me, he actually sent me, it was an art print from his comic series, PSION. Some of y'all might have heard me mention it in passing before. I've never done like an actual.
About it over here. I feel like we talked about it over here a few times.
It's come up.
I think you brought up the Kickstarter to get people to go to the Kickstarter.
Yes, it's a there's a Kickstarter that's live for it right now, and for anyone who's wondering, I think whenever anyone asks me about it, I kind of just use the kind of the tagline I think a lot of people use to describe the series is that it's effectively it's like Nancy Drew but in an HBCU. Where you have a you have a character by the name of John Lewis, who basically is trying to get to the bottom of what is effectively like a conspiracy, and a mystery, and it's I don't know, it's a really cool story that it kind of does something very similar to like what I did with Heart of the Darkness. It's a story that doesn't take place in the usual places you expect stories. Like, every comic is set in New York or LA. And if they're not set in New York or LA, they're set in some fictitious city that may as well be New York or LA. And what I liked about this is that this is a story that takes place not too far from my neck of the woods, down in the South. Jackson, Mississippi. And yeah, like I said, it's an unconventional location. It's not a place you would normally see a comic book set. So I thought that was a really good thing.
It's a boring ass drive. I will say that. That's a
boring
ass drive. Oh my god.
Yeah. I have never enjoyed a trip to Jackson, Mississippi. At least not getting there.
Oh my lord.
Not trying to get down there, at the very least. But Mark sent me over this. He sent me over the metal edition of the first issue of PSION. And because at first, I'm not gonna hold you, I didn't know there was a metal edition of PSION. I thought it was just like the standard comic. And then when I realized what he had sent me, I was like, oh shit, he sent me, because he sent me this art print from PSION, but also sent me the metal edition of the first issue. And I was like, bro, that is so fucking cool, because like it's a book that like also is not small at all by any kind of similar what you were saying about Blacksad, how a single issue of Blacksad could run like what 50 something issue or 50 something pages or something like that.
Yeah,
this
like
was
55, 58. Yeah,
this is the same, because I think this one's like 48, 50 or something along that those lines. But I mean, like this is not a small issue. Like even with you can kind of see like right here. I'm holding this sideways. Ooh. Don't let the metal part of it fool you. This book is thick. But I put a link to the Kickstarter in the description for the video if you're the least bit interested. I actually have a little thing right here. And the thing is, the Kickstarter, you're guaranteed to get that bad boy because it was funded. It was funded in under 25 hours. You guys see right here. But this is it says issue 2, a Southern Gothic thriller. You can kind of see right here. It's talking about John Lewis, how he's basically like running afoul of this shady-ish corporation. He's not really sure exactly what their deal is, but he's trying to get to the bottom of what's going on here. And like I said, just it's a really good series. I highly recommend it. You can get, like, if it's one of those things where you want to pick up that first issue as well, there's stuff in there to if you want to. Oh, by the way, Nicholas Draper Ivy, friend of the channel, Nicholas Draper Ivy has a variant cover on here. Here, I'm gonna scroll down because I think you'll be able to see it better when you get down here. Yeah, bam. Nicholas got the variant right there. Just in there chilling. But yeah, dude, it's a really cool series. Really cool series. A little off the beaten path. Not exactly the type of stuff, the type of fare you would expect. And well, it also because what was it? The criticism I've seen lately of black indie comics is like, oh, they're always showing us struggling, man. They're always showing us you being stereotyped. Well, if that is your concern about black indie comics, which by the way, that's not really like par for the course. That's like most black indie comics don't even focus on anything like that, but that's another story altogether. But if that is your concern with PSION, I can lay your fears to rest. That is not the case. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. If y'all want to get up on that, the link is in the description, and I highly recommend that you do. Matter of fact, I'm about to do it right this second, but y'all can't see. I'm not gonna let y'all see my credit card information because
okay,
motherfuckers out here being raggedy. Motherfuckers out here being raggedy, and I'm not with that. Because I'm gonna give me that Nick variant. Just putting that out there, pimping. But anyway, Carter.
Yes.
Things have happened. And we're gonna talk about those things. Okay. But before we do, I do want to take a moment to we'd already showed off a highlight with the 40 months of the Blerd Club gold mine, but
Yes.
also we got boom. We have got a highlight 915 with the $5 super chat says, what we doing with Absolute Catwoman? Is that writer doing anything indie? I would like to support her. So who highlight is talking about is Shay Grayson. Who is on Absolute Catwoman. And to my understanding, Shay, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, I want to say does actually have
she has
some
one.
stuff. Go off, King. Go
Good
off,
deed.
King.
Oh, it's called Dark Spaces Good Deeds,
Deeds.
from IDW. Yeah, from IDW. She has that one.
That is correct.
Went 6, I want to say 6. I feel like the trade is out for that, actually.
I believe it is. Yes, that would be correct. She also did some work on Exquisite Corpses, because Exquisite Corpses had multiple writers. It was like the overall story was by
James Tynion.
Yeah, by James Tynion, but like basically each issue.
That's right. She also worked on Bitch Planet. I completely forgot about that.
Yes, she did. I
completely forgot about
she was on Bitch Planet. And there was another book that I am blanking on. Deadbeats. That's another indie title that I think I remember her being on as well. And then what was there was another one. I'm kind of stumbling.
There are several, and we just gave you
We
several.
just gave you
There are
some.
several books.
Well, and I would even
from IDW to Image, big dog. You got choices.
You have options. You do have options on this one. But I would also go as far as to say that if you are if you want to show that support, like I said, there's plenty of stuff out there that I think you could pop off on.
Did you finish Exquisite Corpses this week?
I actually need to go back and I need to read the last issue. I think the only thing. I think the only thing that I actively read this week. God. There was Feral, and there was I think everything else I read was stuff that was not like exactly new.
Gotcha. You just playing catch up still?
Yeah, I've been playing catch up because, like, honestly, so long and short, friend of the channel, Jason Reeves, was talking to me about my book. It was telling me like a book that it kind of put him in the mind of that I had never checked out before. Called Damon. Which I can't remember if that was Image or I can't remember if that was Image or Dark Horse or IDW or whoever, but I was like, you know what? I need to get up on this. I need to see what this is all about. I was like, if this is and also I think the other end of it too was that like it was also a title that for those who may or may it was Boom Studios. That's who it was. It was Boom Studios. But for anyone who is unfamiliar with Damon, the reason why I kind of just immediately like leapt on that grenade is because it is a book that is by none other than who I feel is one of the biggest goats in comics on the art side of things, Brian Stelfreeze. It's one of It's a Brian it's a Brian Stelfreeze joint. He's just on art for it. He's not writing. I think it's Matt Gannon and Michael Allen Nelson that are on the writing for it. I might have said the last name of Matt wrong. It might be Gagnon or Gagnon or I don't really know. I'm not gonna pretend to know either. But yeah, this is the book right here, in case anyone was wondering.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen this at the shop before. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's Damon, and like you can probably see right off top. You could probably spot the vampires in the on the left side of the page.
Dumb as hell. I did not realize that book was about vampires. I always see different covers. I did not realize that had anything to do with fucking vampires. I haven't seen that cover, but I've seen other covers at the top in passing. I did not know that had anything to do. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it's good shit. It's good shit. I would definitely if you are someone who is I would say even the least bit interested in that sort of thing, if you're even the least bit like a kind of it's kind of got a what's the best way, it's a very moody book, kind of a like not all the way noir, but kind of like noir-ish vibes, but it's really good shit. I do recommend it. So yeah, that, and also I think I told you the other book I was reading was Where the Body Was.
Yeah. We had a conversation about that. Yep.
And man, I picked up a book I picked up a book that I hadn't read in a while, so I went back and was rereading it. I think mostly because when I tried to read it the first time, I didn't finish it. Not because I didn't enjoy it, but just because I got sidetracked. So I just started it over. And that's Abbott. The Salad and the Med series.
Okay. You stay right there. Real quick. John is battling 57 people in 96 dimensions. He's been a Blerd Club Gold member for 60 months. He said, it's the best damn day of the week. Just listening to some dudes talking comics and life. I got my pop's hip surgery Monday, so I am chilling in the cave. I hope that is a successful hip surgery so he can go back to doing the Tootsie Roll on the young girls at the club and embarrassing the hell out you. Thank you for these 60 months in the Blerd Club Gold. Now, you.
Yes.
I have been off and on about Abbott.
Okay, yeah.
Every time I go into a goddamn shop. When I was getting Blacksad last week, I looked at Abbott. I looked at 79, 89, 63, whatever the fuck.
63.
But I keep seeing that book, and then I go to grab it. I pull it off the shelf. I look at the cover. I like the cover. And then I see Salad in the Med, and then I put it back on the shelf. Here's my thing. Did I enjoy... I've talked about it several times. Salad in the Med's Black Bolt book with Christian Ward. Great. Fantastic. Yeah. Love that goddamn book. I hate how hard those trades are to find. But then Daredevil happened. And then Wolverine happened. And then before Daredevil and Wolverine happened, Miles happened. And it's just like, okay, I give you Black Bolt. But I can't give you the E3 over here. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry, Saladin. I can't do it. I can't. So, with that being said, how do you like Abbott since you're rereading it?
I like it a lot. For anyone curious about Abbott, the best I can tell you, without giving away too much, because it's one of those stories that it's not well, I tell you what, based on the first cover, I would forgive someone if they didn't immediately catch vibes that this is a supernatural story. Like, this is a story that's like set in like a realm where supernatural things exist, but they're not widely known about.
Okay.
So there's that. And here, let me pull this up just to kind of have this here so y'all can see it. But basically, this is a story about a Black woman journalist who she basically investigates and shines light on instances of like hate crimes and racism and the police stepping out of line and looking especially in regards to how they handle black people, but also whenever if a black person is unalived, she investigates the matter to like kind of like shine light on the injustices and things of that nature. But, and I don't know how much I want to say about it, but she encounters something supernatural.
Okay.
She discovers there is something supernatural afoot. And I don't want to go into the specifics exactly of how, because I feel like it's going to make the story that much sweeter if you see it for yourself. But just know that that's what's going on. You can kind of see here on the cover. You can kind of see like kind of these weird like almost like kind of like horns and like monster faces and stuff like that. That should kind of give you the vibes right there. But yeah, I don't want to say too much more because really it's
you ain't even got to. I was wondering because would you say it was one of those instances where when I bring up Chris Condom, I bring up Ultimate Wolverine and how mid that was, but that art was perfection. And when you bring up Chris Condom, you bring up that Texas blood.
Yeah.
So is it the same thing with Salad and Ahmed with when I bring up Ahmed, I'm bringing up Black Bolt, Miles, Daredevil, Wolverine, but when you bring up Ahmed, you're bringing up
Yeah, I'm bringing it up, yeah.
And you bring that up.
And this is where Saladin's getting to like kind of like be in his bag because he's obviously it's not a big two book. This is as I mentioned earlier, Damon being Boom Studios. This is also Boom Studios.
Yep.
Which I first off, just the simple fact that we're talking about a story about a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman with and she's not got like the this does take place in the 1970s. Pretty much, I think almost all of the books take place. I think with the exception of, nope, all of them are in the 70s. I knew there was like 70, because the second book is Abbott 1973, and there's another one is Abbott 1979. But like, and there might, I don't know if there's going to be anything else beyond that.
My memory is horrible. I thought the books went 10 years each trade. I saw. Okay.
No, because the first book is 72, third book is 73, and then the second book is 73. Third book is 79. I used to get a mix up too, though, because I was like, because I go, the first time I saw the series, because I caught it when the first book was ending and it was going into the second book that was starting, and I was like, wait a minute, which one of these? I was like, I don't know where to start, because the first book doesn't tell you when it takes place on the cover unless you get the trade. But yeah, it's a great series, and also like a not traditional looking black woman in the 1970s. Like you see right here, she got the she kind of got the natural. She rocking the natural look. Like kind of like almost like she's on some on some revolutionary shit. Love to see it.
No, it look like she on some S curl shit. This is before the sponges. This is before the curl sponges.
This motherfucker. But no, I love it. And like I said, she's like, without being a detective, really, she does kind of fall into like the hard-boiled detective type of character, but as a woman. And with all that entails, and and dealing with a world that doesn't take kindly to her. So yeah, there you go. That's straight juices and berries.
Okay,
man, ain't nothing but activator.
Oh, bro.
But yes,
I see a comment in the chat, and I want to go ahead and knock this out because it's gonna make me laugh, and Ernie's gonna be annoyed. But T.O. Davis said he went to Comics and Collectibles Thursday. He said he didn't see a single book with a black person on the cover outside of Spawn, Ultimate Impact, and the Dakota Incident. There's one book in there in particular I want to talk about right now, and that's Ultimate Impact. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the Ultimates, because the final issue of Dennis Camp's Ultimate series, issue 24, came out this week, which is the end of that book. So now every Ultimate Universe book is finished. So the one thing I was going to bring up to Ernie was that reading each finale, looking at the quality of each and every book, I feel like, and this is just me, out of Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Wolverine, Ultimate Black Panther, Ultimates, and Ultimate X-Men, only 2 of them books actually had endings to me out of that 5.
Damn. I want to preface what you just said though, because bear in mind, Carter has been reading this shit. Like I kind of checked out on Ultimate Marvel. Carter has actively been reading this shit. So for him to say he felt like these books that have endings, that is wild. Oh my God.
So much to Ernie's rage and chagrin, I feel like Ultimate Spider-Man had a solid ending. I think that had an actual just ending. Cool. Ultimate X-Men, for the people that actually gave that book a fucking chance and didn't cry when it wasn't X-Men 97 or Mark Millar's Ultimate X-Men, why you'd want that? Who the fuck knows?
I don't know. But that's diabolical.
For the people that gave that book a chance with Peach Momoko, I think that book had an ending. Okay? So I give you Spider-Man, I give you X-Men. Wolverine, no. Wet fart. Sorry. Dang. Let's just keep it a bill. It's but you have to remember with Ultimate X-Men, it wasn't even supposed to get the issues it got. It was supposed to end at like I think 10 or 12, and then got like 4 or 5 more to go in line with Ultimate Endgame. So it wasn't even supposed to get the issues that it got. And even getting those extra issues to kind of finish your story, you just gotta, we need to rush what's going on with Illyana Rasputin and then have Wolverine and Phoenix fly off in the sunset. Wet fart. Ultimate Black Panther. I almost clown from the conversation yesterday. I almost said a name, but I caught myself. Ernie, I'm getting better. Don't worry what I'm talking about, y'all, man. Your business. But Ultimate Black Panther. I don't think Ultimate Black Panther really had an ending. Just because you had Killmonger say Wakanda for no. There seems like there was still. There seems like there. And here's what I mean when I say that they had no endings. Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate X-Men had a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it ended in a way to where the other 3 that I don't agree with, that I don't like, you feel like there's more story to them. Ultimate Black Panther feels like there's more story there. Ultimate Wolverine, it feels like there's still a couple more issues left. It feels like there's more story there. Ultimates ended this week. I feel like there should be more going on. But here's the thing with that one. Apparently with that one, that's going to go into the final issue of Ultimate Endgame number 5. Because with this 24 being the final issue, that don't feel like an ending. It was funny. It was fun. Spoilers.
Said it was funny.
Spoilers for Ultimate 24 that came out this week. If you don't want to hear it, do what certain. I caught myself again, Ernie. La 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 la. You just do that. Here we go, Ernie. Prepare yourself. Ultimate 24 ended with a fight between Ip Man Hulk and Ultimate She-Hulk.
Okay. That sounds like it could be interesting on paper.
And it was, because they were on the island where the rest of She-Hulk's people were that got experimented on by Bruce Banner and all that jazz. They were on that island. And because they were there, the radiation that was still there, Ultimate She-Hulk was getting fed off of it and was getting stronger. Long story short, Ip Man Hulk is dead. Ultimate She-Hulk. Now, okay, here's the thing right now. Here's the thing with that cover right there. Okay. You see Captain America right there, right? You see him on the cover right there barking or he mean mugging the hell out of Hulk. Okay, here's what I want you all to know. Captain America ain't nowhere to be found. This goddamn issue. Okay, I want to say that right now. Okay,
Captain America ain't even within the. He ain't even in the area.
Spoiler alert for Ultimates 23. As far as we know, Big Ern, Cap dead. Captain Britain took his arm off and then just yeah. Okay. That cover is straight up lying to you. Cap ain't nowhere because Cap died back here.
Wait. Cap heard that.
Dog, if I could send you the pages, he got Captain Britain went to work on it.
Wait a minute. When did what did it happen within the pages of Ultimates?
Yes.
Was it like recent? Like how recent?
Like last month.
Last month? Okay, bet. Got you. I know exactly where this was. Okay. Cause I know like the previous issue was that Thor. The previous issue was that Thor issue, wasn't it? The one that like where they were it was almost more like a storybook.
I might be wrong. It was more like a storybook. That was the artist from his 21st Century Men. Let me make sure that was in the previous issue and not Ultimate Endgame. Let me make sure.
It might have been an Ultimate. It might have been an Ultimate Endgame because like I was looking.
It might have been.
Yeah, because Cap, as far as I can tell, is still very alive.
Yep. Because I don't like dots and art, and that's what I was. Yeah. That's what it was. It happened in Ultimate Endgame.
Oh my!
It happened in Ultimate Endgame.
Word, bruh. No,
what
they
happened?
ain't.
You looked it up. Didn't it?
No, they have. Look. Why is it the first thing I found was Cap getting sprung on? Dude, that's America's chin right there.
If you go to the next page, if you go to the next page, you got to play the Undertaker again. When you see it. No.
Hold, wait a minute. Wait. Hold, wait. Oh, let me see. I gotta see this right. What? Why he got him by the neck like that? Dude, why he got... Oh, brother, no, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, no.
That, man. He sliced the sword, dog. Captain Britain wasn't bullshitting with him, dog.
Bruh. Wait,
y'all not gonna put respect on me in the main continuity?
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Relax.
Yes, sir.
Relax.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
No. That nigga gone. That nigga is gone. Bro, did he? Oh, brother. Oh. Ooh. I have but Britain's Myths in Chains. Oh, Lord, I know this next one. Oh, I know this is going to be terrible.
But go ahead.
What? Yeah, he gone. Get him up out of here. Lord Jesus
playing with him.
Christ. Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. So basically, now, what Carter's saying is, what Carter's saying is, yeah, putting that motherfucker on the cover of this shit right here, that is diabolical, knowing that motherfucker gone.
Now, here's what's funny. That issue you just pulled up of Ultimate Endgame, Spider-Man is on the cover of that issue, right?
I think so. Yeah. I
know he is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So,
okay.
Spidey is on the cover. You see that nasty maker in the background.
Ugh, gross.
Oh my God.
Got teeth.
What's gonna happen to Spider-Man in Ultimate Endgame number 4? Nothing,
because he ain't in it.
Because he died in Ultimate Endgame number 3. God
damn.
He died in the previous one. So why y'all keep putting these motherfuckers on the cover if they'd already been dead and gone? Now, here's my point. I had a point to all of this, but yeah, I had a point, but just I wanted to see his reaction to it. But just getting us back to it. Out of 5 books, only 2 of them had actual endings. The other 3 seem like what did you see?
I'm looking at Pete catch it.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay, yeah, I think it's official.
Mr. I checked out. Mr. I checked
I
out
go-
what you done.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, man, right now, off rip, just like not even.
Now, keep in mind, the fam, Mary Jade and them, they don't know he gone. He kind of figured that he was gonna be gone. He figured he was gonna catch it.
Well, yeah,
over
because
there,
then,
but they do not know.
yeah, because then in like
but
the
I don't
first
wanna,
or second issue, didn't they like? Wait, first off, okay, I ain't gonna hold you. This is diabolical. Now I got to show this. I'm sorry, I got to show.
What's that?
Look at how they did this. Look how they did this, man. Did put the spikes all up through him and to let that fool drop and had this man hit. Why they got this dude selling like Ricochet? Why they got this dude selling like Ricochet when he hit the ground?
I want to explain that to people real quick. I want to explain that because a lot of y'all are fucking confused and y'all think Ernie got a different comic up because Carnage ain't in the Ultimate Universe. Let me put you on game. The Maker basically says to Peter when he's fighting all of the Ultimates that Picotech stuff that Tony gave you, that suit. So I made this universe. I'm in control of everything, including your Picotech Spider-Man suit. So he uproots the suit. The Maker uproots the suit off of him, makes it red for whatever reason because he's all about the Carnage right now. He evil, and then he fucks Peter up. Like that.
Well, yeah, because that was kind of one of the things. Yeah, I kind of rock with it though, if for no other reason than the fact that the Maker was fucking with symbiote shit during like what was it? Absolute Carnage and King of Black. Yeah, so I mean, it's on message. It's on message for the Maker because he's been very obsessed with symbiotes. Yeah. So like I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Yeah.
Okay, but I want to get us back on point because my whole thing was all right. 5 books are done now. Only 2 of them had legitimate endings. That's a problem because if all we have left as readers is Ultimate Endgame number 5, that's not finna wrap up 2 other 3 books. We just finna have to go with however they ended and they put the end on there. So that was the first thing. Second thing, going back to that comment that brought up Ultimate Impact. We knew that book was coming out. Several people assumed that just meant the Ultimate Universe was going to continue. Wrong. That goes back to when Miles ended up in this new Ultimate Universe and got those origin boxes that he brought to the main continuity. So here's the deal, right? Miles brings those origin boxes over that Tony was making for people in the Ultimate Universe. Miles brings them back. He has a conversation with Misty Knight about it, and Misty Knight basically tells him he needs to call Tony so that Tony can look over and keep these motherfuckers safe. So with that being said, spoilers by the way, Miles just got them junks at the house.
Right. That was how like the
Miles.
whole So
Miles just got him at the house, Ernie.
Just chilling.
Miles is a heavy sleeper because Tony had been trying to call him repeatedly and he missed all the calls and he was late to the meeting with Tony. So now he's getting up and now he's rushing with these highly destructive origin boxes trying to swing across New York to bring him to Tony to figure out what to do with him, only for Miles to get punched in the fucking face by who? The Spot. Now he is proceeding to fight the Spot because the Spot wants to steal these origin boxes because somebody that hired the Spot know that Miles got them origin boxes, even though Miles should have never had them this goddamn long in the first fucking place. So fight ensues between the Spot and Miles. Miles uses his newfound anime abilities with his energy sword and stabs the Spot in the fucking face, which he shouldn't have done because that somehow sent the origin boxes to different parts of New York to open up in front of these new heroes we're getting. That's how we got the Black Wonder Man. It was from one of the fucking origin boxes because Miles and the Spot was fighting. We got one that's gonna be like Doctor Strange. We got one that's good. That's what we did with them origin boxes. It was Miles done goofed. So we could get some new characters in here. You said Miles got that old Parker Luck. If that Parker Luck was subpar writing, yeah, you couldn't have thought of nothing else to do with these origin boxes.
So wait. Because I remember there was something that came up with these boxes, and it was something that was very distracting to me. Because and I don't know if you knew this. I don't know if you were aware of what was going on here, Carter. But did you see the advertisement that was originally running back in 2025?
You had to give me a refresher. What was it?
The boob box.
Oh, Lord.
See, I'll show you. Whose powers are in the origin boxes, Carter? Here, I'll tell you. You know what it is? It's not power. It's boobs. It's a boob box.
Oh, my Lord.
It's a boob box.
Okay.
I didn't make this up. They did this. I didn't do this. They did it. I'm just saying. But yes, for whatever reason, that is what it looks like. Somebody apparently is a child. So I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah. Anyway,
that's where we are right now with Ultimate Reborn, because we have several of these origin boxes that have now exploded their originists all on these new people that's going to have fucking powers, and we still have some of the boxes. That's nasty. We still have some of the boxes that are unaccounted for. Because if we keeping it with the story, you left something like that for Miles to keep any room under the bed, under the mattress, when you, Misty Knight, knew he had them. Everybody just seemed like they're written very dumb. And
wait a minute, and correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that like the plot of the Ultimate incursion, that like his kid sister got a hold of one of the boxes or got a hold of something that was in his room?
They were going to, she got a hold of the business card that the maker gave him to come to the Ultimate Universe.
Right. So
even though we fast forward several goddamn months and he still ain't took the trash out and that car is still in the goddamn dump.
That made trash like this high off the ground. But
hey man, y'all could have kept this. Y'all could have kept this. If this is what y'all gonna do with it, y'all could have kept this.
I ain't gonna hold you. The fact that like a business card in the trash can, his kid sister gets a hold of it and gets sucked off to another universe. If that wasn't enough to make you not want to keep some bullshit in your room, you decide to keep a goddamn origin box, like something that like.
No. You said it wrong. Not origin box.
Oh, boxes. So at any second,
you gotta correctly make it stupider. You gotta make it even fucking stupider.
Right. Wait a minute. I have to make it even more dumb because here, wait a minute. Multiple boob boxes. Jesus Christ, dude. Why were people?
So yeah, everybody looks kind of stupid right now.
Well, it's the same thing I said about
new characters. We're getting new characters with the ultimate buff. I don't know what they're going to do with them. Maybe it's going to lead in Avengers Armageddon. It could lead into DNX. Who knows? I don't know, dog.
So anyway, Image Comics, y'all. Image Comics, man. Boom Studios, bro. Did you know Dark Horse was forming a union? Or actually, correction, formed a union. Let's put past tense on that now because it's official. And honestly, I think everybody should be doing this. I actually think everybody not just the Dark Horse staff. I think every publisher staff should
I feel like we
have
talked about this
yeah.
like a while back because didn't Image creatives try this? Was it Image?
I think
I feel like we talked about this prior.
Yeah, I think Image like let me I want to double check it. I'm almost positive though Image Comics tried to do this. I don't know if they were Oh no, they did actually form
Okay.
they did successfully form a
Yeah.
union, to my understanding.
Gotcha.
Now, production staff. Thank you.
Mhm.
Shout out to Gavin. Out here with the knowledge. Yeah, production staff. Now, personally, I think there should be a union across the board. I think there should be a comic book. Whether you're production staff, writer,
Yeah.
artist, whatever, there should be a union. There should be a union, full stop. I don't give a fuck. Unionize that shit and let it rock. However,
Mhm.
this right here, yeah. Staff at Image Comics, but not the creators. Yeah, no, I
Gotcha.
want the creators. I want the creators to be in on this too. I think the creators should be union as well. I think, honestly, I know why it's never gonna happen. Like I'm saying I want it to happen, but I'm gonna tell you why I know it's never gonna fucking happen, and it's because there will always be an effort to union bust. At least I won't say for Image and I won't say for Dark Horse, but yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Don't expect anybody from the big two to sign off on some shit like that. I just know that'll never happen. And that would pretty much dictate how everybody else responds to it. It would literally take other like smaller publishers doing it in order to make it an actual real thing if it were going to be for everybody. But yeah, I think they should be, because that's one of those things that even though technically we kind of got off on the wrong foot at first. But one thing we did find that we were simpatico on, talking about Mike Choi, was talking about writers and artists and everybody else working on these books being able to have health insurance. And stuff like that, not have to like worry about shit like that. But the other thing about this, though, like the reason why I do find this one very important though is because as some of y'all may or may not know, Dark Horse has been going through some weird shit lately, because right now they had recently shut down all 3 of their Things from Another World shops. These were like their actual like brick and mortar like stores, things of that nature. The founder, the fucking founder of Dark Horse was given the axe, which I thought was crazy, because this is something that Mike Richardson was literally like knee deep in this shit like day one, and they literally just kicked him to the curb. And now you have just like a lot of the talk that's going on around Dark Horse and some of the stuff they're saying seems ominous, especially when they say that they're putting creators first and doing this, that, and third, and that they're wanting to like they're wanting to support the comics industry, but you're then closing comic shops. I was like, this seems kind of strange. Seems like a but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And I do find this I do find it interesting that who it was. I agree with Gavin. I do find it interesting that of who it is that they went through with their unions. The CWA, for those who don't know, it's Communications Workers of America, which I feel like a print business, like a business that deals in like comic books, seems like it would be off their beaten path. But hey, fuck it. Whatever it takes. I'm not the biggest fan of the saying "any port in a storm." but in this case, I fuck with it. Before we do, we got super chats.
Yeah.
I want to do super chats because
Cool.
some of them, we got some super chats that I hadn't quite gotten to, so I want to make sure I get to those before we do anything else.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna answer the question. I just know that this is a no-no for you. I don't know if it's still the case when motherfuckers have like two-parters in their questions.
We'll see what it is.
Okay.
We'll see what it is.
Okay.
I tell you what, we'll look at the questions, and depending on which one we like most, that's the one we'll answer. But right here, we got one here from Damon Watts. I'm all in on that DC Blackout. I already see misinformation and gaps in narratives in the criticism of the boycott. Please continue to control the narrative and keep people educated. Of course, we always will do. Thank you for that 10. And also, right here, says no, I did too. Says without diminishing the civil rights movement, watching the arguments unfold is like the approach to black freedom. We be grateful for slow and incremental change or demand progress now. And that is that's the thing I've seen. I've seen people say, like, man, why don't you just accept that you got absolute green? Because I saw this in response to Alex Moon's response to Rob Liefeld. I saw someone say, well, this seems counterproductive. Why don't you go support absolute Green Lantern? First off, this tells me y'all didn't fucking go to the website. We said we wanted a black ongoing series in main continuity with a black creative team. Absolute Green Lantern's by a white dude. Al Ewing?
It's still it's still a black person, Blerd. Plus, Absolute is part of DC All In. So it's not Elseworlds. It's not Elseworlds.
Okay, and
that's
that is what
somebody said that we were listening to this morning. That's what I'm talking
about. No. That's 100%. First off, I just want to show y'all something real quick. Can we stop the narrative that Al Ewing? First off, Al Ewing is he's not black. He's a whole white dude. Just
wait, somebody thought Al Ewing was black?
Yeah, we've encountered, like, I've seen people, because I remember there was a time when people thought Al Ewing was Eve L. Ewing's wife because they had the same last name. And I was like, no. For those who don't know, that's Al Ewing. Al Ewing is a whole white dude, a whole British white dude. Stop. Fucking stop. But anyway, yeah, I can't do anything about the frame rate. I dropped the bit rate, so we just gotta like I said, I'm just gonna power through it and leave it at that. But no,
Al Ewing fooled Eve. That is some game on another level.
Yeah, as I say, that's some game that we don't.
I wish.
Yeah, no, I just that part I don't see, and this is where I personally I'm like, look, yes, are there? And yeah, as I say, yeah, like Al, you whole white ally for sure, but like black. No, so the criteria has not been met. And because I love how every time we bring this shit up, there's always that one person, well, what about Absolute Green Lantern? And it's literally, we always say, in main continuity, Absolute Green Lantern, not in main continuity. Yeah, they had a crossover with the main continuity, but guess what? There's a very important word you use to make that sentence. Crossover. That means not main continuity. The same way that Ultimate Marvel is not main continuity for Marvel. That is Marvel Earth 6160, not Earth 616, which is main continuity. Just like how I forget the Absolute universe's like numbering, but like everything that happens in main continuity is Prime Earth continuity at DC. It's Prime Earth continuity. So there's that. But no. That said, I will say like for me, just for me, I think people need to close their mouths, open their ears, and pay attention instead of speaking ignorantly about some shit that they only half-ass paid attention to.
Sean.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying
that
name. Blerd didn't say his name. I'm saying fuck.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. The guy with the uppercase forehead and the lowercase teeth. Yeah, that guy. But that said, y'all do with that information what you will. Do with that information what you will. Do with that information what you will. You know, I don't know. I'll have more information about it as we go along because I have a feeling I'll be talking about it for a while. But
this world we live in, dog.
Oh yeah, that too.
You have your boycott you're doing. We got the New York Knicks going to the NBA Finals. So I will ask you all again. Is having a good Spider-Man book worth it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know that, well, yes, I am happy that, you know, Static is getting put in the New Titans. I'm happy for those that are happy. I'm happy that, you know, I'm happy that people are excited about that. But that is not a Black character-led ongoing solo series. And the thing is, this is all about education too, because like I said, I went back through it. I felt like I was pretty fucking thorough in my video, without, you being too dismissive, but like, yeah, the fact that Black ongoing titles make up like 3% of DC's entire fucking output since 1937 is diabolical. Like, people tell us you should just be happy you got 12 ongoing series. Why are you trying to get as many ongoing series as white people get? Why can't you just leave our stuff alone? And the thing is, and I also said, in the same breath, go on somewhere with that shit, because yeah, I'm not the thing with because like I said, I know it came up the other day when we were interviewing Jamal Anansi about his book Ebony and the Hall of Dragons. But the thing is, and this is the thing I want everyone to know, I want everybody to understand, where I'm coming from with this. It's about more than just getting Black characters their own like ongoing series. But I want to remind people of a little factoid. And I think I showed this off yesterday. I'm gonna use this image because like it's probably personally one of my favorites. But people say, oh, there's not enough characters to there's no popular Black characters. Like, there's only like 2 Black DC characters. Like, calm down. Well, to that I would say that is a fucking lie, because I literally have it right here. This is even an exhaustive list of every Black character in DC Comics. Some of these are even milestone characters, for Christ's sake.
Is that a carpet?
No, it's a shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a shirt that I've had since like 2017. so it's a little worn, but there's a Marvel version as well. But I had both shirts next to each other, and it's like basically each one is like all the Black, well, not all, but a majority of the Black characters from the Marvel imprint, and then the majority of the Black characters from the DC imprint. But yeah, like, just going through it all, like, most of these characters could carry a book if DC felt so inclined. I would say most of these characters could carry a book if DC were so inclined.
And with what you just said right there,
Mm-hmm.
I told you I watched a video this morning about the I Am Batman series, saying the Batman that DC failed. I just sent you a comment of what someone said in their comments. with what you just said, there's a book there. Look at that comment I just sent you a screenshot.
Oh, yeah, see, yeah. Or just don't make black versions of characters.
Crazy.
Most people read comics are white. Focus on them. It's like, here's the thing.
That
Y'all
is
have been
wild.
White people have been focused on in comics since its inception. So first off, get the fuck out my face with that shit.
Insane.
Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. And let's keep it a buck. They keep making white versions of a lot. Like, people act like they don't make, like motherfuckers will literally sit here with straight face. Man, I hate they made Green Lantern black. Why does it have to be a black Green Lantern? But they had no problem with the previous 3 or 4 white Green Lanterns. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. No. Who is that Black Gambit on the DC side? Black Gambit.
Can you still find those shirts anywhere, Ernie?
No. I've looked for it.
Sorry, Jerome.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, when I tell you I bought this shirt almost 10 years ago, I'm not bullshitting. I bought the shirt, like, actually, I think it was like 2016, because I think I bought the shirt before I even started really, like, actively doing YouTube. But, no, the Black Gambit. I don't see a black. Oh, wait, are you talking about this character, like, right here? Yeah, that's Rocket.
That's Rocket, you damn degenerate.
Yeah, that's Rocket from Icon and Rocket, if that's who you're talking about. But yeah, I could give you the rundown. I mean, yeah,
You saw the face thing and said,
oh yeah,
you ought to be ashamed.
Saw the cheek warmer. But no, it's so right here, it's Nubia, Kid Flash, Wallace West Jr., Cyborg. This is XS down here, Vixen, the Signal, Mr. Terrific, the Crimson Avenger, Hardware, Batwing, Empress, well, I think by now I think it's safe to just call him Aquaman, but you know, some will still call him Aqualad. Rocket, as we had previously mentioned. This is Val Zod, Superman right here. You got Bumblebee right here. Static. This is Darla Dudley from the Shazam family over here. You've also got Black Lightning and his kids, Thunder and Lightning. You got Firestorm. Icon is over here as well. You got John Stewart, Steel. This is Tanya Spears, Power Girl right here. And if anyone is wondering who this big motherfucker is right here, this is also Natasha Irons, Steel. So there you go.
Would you get mad if you go back up with where you said Power Girl was? Would you get mad if I said, "Ooh, that's Monica Rambeau"?
I mean, I wouldn't get mad. I would just be like, man, that's so sad. That's so sad. But yeah. Like I said, but now and that's the thing. That's the thing here. This is not every character, because Mal, the Guardian or the Herald or whatever the fuck his name is right now, he's not on here. His wife is on here, but he ain't on here. Joaquin Thunder is not present and accounted for on here. And Jace, well, to be fair, I think at the time Jace Fox did not exist as Batman when I bought this shirt, so obviously he is not on here either. And neither is Ms. Terrific.
She is not. That's making me kind of want to go read the Terrifics and Terrifics Year 1 today.
Yeah.
But no, highlight if you can Batwing get a book, he had one with 35 issues. It's time to do what Ernie hates. It's time to get eBay.
Yeah.
That's the only way you gonna find them trades, big dog.
So here's the funny thing. I actually did a video. Here, you know what? Here, let's do this. It's time to get educational. It's time to get educational. Oh my God, I hate that YouTube is fucking on me right now. But that's okay. We're gonna get through it. So here, let's do this. Let's go to my channel and let's go to playlist. Let's go to playlist right here. So here, I got this right here. Boom. This here, we'll zoom this in so it can be more like front and center. So right here, I got a playlist called Black Superheroes You Should Know. And if we go down, there's Miss Terrific right there. And then right here, Power Girl. I did this video a couple of years ago. That is Power Girl Tanya Spears right there. Did a whole video about her. Did a video about Natasha Irons. And a lot of these characters. So President Superman, Silhouette, Amazing Man. Just literally, I can go down a long list of characters that I've done video breakdowns on over the years. Joaquin Thunder right here, highly recommend. Go check it out. If you didn't know anything about Joe Mullen, the Green Lantern of Far Sector, and also in main continuity. Naomi, not that TV show. Not that TV show. I got characters. Even did one on Bumblebee. Bumblebee got Vixen up here. Some of y'all probably don't even know what the fuck Battalion is, but that's a thing. Like I said, I have a metric shit ton of characters that I've done videos on. Black characters that people don't pay any mind to. So that's just a thing. I just wanted to put that out there. That is a playlist on my homepage of my YouTube channel. Highly recommend go watch any and or all of those videos if you like. That's why I say when people say there's not enough black characters at DC to warrant like even bothering, and then also people saying that they just they just turn characters into. Here's the thing. I want to go back. I want to go back to that. Where is that video at? I know it's in here somewhere. There was another character that wasn't on that t-shirt that I was a little sad was not on that t-shirt, but yeah, I'm going to talk about him anyway. And that's Bloodwind. Bloodwind. Don't nobody talk about Bloodwind. Dude was cold, but like nobody wants to talk about him. Nobody wants to give him a book. But here we are. Here we are. But no, I 1,000% agree with what Damon Watson said. The fact that people aren't engaging with this in the way that I feel that they should. But that's fine, because you know what? Not everybody's gonna agree. That's fine. But I do find it interesting that a lot of the people who claim that they're against the boycott are people who weren't even buying comics anyway. Like motherfuckers who they don't go to comic shops, they don't buy comics. You know what they do, Carter? If they do read a comic for themselves, they read that comic on Read Comics Online, or they listen to Rob read them a bedtime story. Basically, read the comic to them. That is what they do. So, yeah. I'm sorry, but those people, I don't care about those people. Because honestly, the majority of those people I've seen that are the detractors, they're not people who actually read comics. They're not even people who spend money on comics. These aren't even people with a DC Infinite subscription. These are people who they were already not buying. First off, they're already doing the boycott. They just don't realize it.
I don't think anybody needs a DC Infinite subscription.
God damn.
You want DC Infinite so bad, just take your ass over to HBO Max. That's where all the goodness is.
Well, no, I'm just...
You don't need no goddamn subscription. You don't need no goddamn subscription.
Well, no, I'm just saying for those folks that read DC Comics on DC Infinite, but just like... Because
that's my point, though.
Oh, well, yeah, no, that's fair.
You don't know. Them motherfuckers don't even put their books on their own time. They worse than Kindle and Amazon.
Well, shit, I was going to say, shit, they don't put books on time. Hell, they put Dakota Incident. The only book they didn't ever put on early was Dakota Incident, and it was on accident. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm saying though. Like a lot of these people, these are some Read Comics Online Negroes, and I'm not studying these people. I'm not studying these people because they're not serious. Because the second you say, "Hey, show me your pull list," what are they gonna do? Well, I really haven't been in the shop in a few years. We ain't talking to you. Because first off, by default, you're doing the boycott. By default. Fuck on out of here. Fucking non-comics read motherfuckers. Anyway.
Read Comics Online is shut down. That's
Yes.
the only reason I let him keep saying it, because I'm like, I wouldn't say the name and make people take their ass over there. But no, that's why a lot of these motherfuckers are having a fit.
Well, no, so
one of the Read comic joints is gone.
Well, yeah, no. One of them is gone, but they're still out there.
There's still multiple of them.
Yeah, they've been getting taken down, but trust me, they're still out there. They're still out there. I promise you, they're still out there. That's why I said, like, these motherfuckers. That's why they were, dude. Y'all want to know why Rob's video output kind of slowed down a little bit? It's because of that. That's why. That's why I did. Just saying. But that's another story altogether. Is the majority, is it just, Johnson says, is it just me or the majority of the pushback showing up on Twitter, or am I tripping? No, I've seen it on IG. I've seen it on IG and Threads. Yeah. I've seen it on TikTok even. I've seen some people get mad and try and come up with excuses to not support the boycott. Because they didn't like something I said, recently, or they didn't like somebody else in the group said recently, or whatever. Or they'll be like, well, I agree with the boycott, but I'm not going to support the boycott because so-and-so said thing I don't like, or so-and-so dismissed a book that I enjoy, or whatever. I was like, dude, get out of my face with that shit. I don't care. I really, third generation, don't care. And the next person that calls me a liberal is getting punched in the mouth. Because that's an insult. Okay. You know who you are. But yes, that said, yeah. Because it's true. It's true. Because these people that are not going, first off, okay. You know what? I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna fuck a lot of people's heads up. I might start something, but check this out. If you do not buy comics in a comic shop, by default, you are a part of the boycott. Also, if you do not have DC Comics in your pull listing, you just walk up on the shelf and go, oh, this looks nice, and buy it, guess what? You are supporting the boycott, because by default, you are not actually doing anything of consequence. I will also say, if you buy your books digitally, guess what? DC don't give a fuck about them digital sales. They do not count. And I've actually seen people within the framework of DC Comics say that shit publicly. So there you go. I think Scott Snyder even kind of slick said as much when he was talking about the whole Green Arrow thing. Like when Green Arrow got canceled, it came up then. But that's another story altogether. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got nothing else. So anyway, by default, if that's your stance, you support the boycott. Anyway, Carter, what do we got in the Discord? What we got in that motherfucker?
I'm making sure that there are no more super chats, because I know people are complaining about, I think it's YouTube, because people are complaining about the digital shit, but the chat has been weird for me as well. Yeah. But questions. We got one from Mutant Crash Out. Okay, so here it is. Shoot. What up, Blerd and Carter? Your boy's back again. I have a bit of a two-parter. It's not really a bit, it is a two-parter. Okay, first question is for Blerd. Were you surprised with the results of he's talking about the DC Omnibus poll results? Not one of the titles I voted for made it, big dog. I even voted multiple times with different accounts to make for damn show they got a shot. That's the thing they try to get people not to do, because you fucking with the numbers. But
I mean, that's another story.
Were you surprised with the results? I called him, shared my screen so he saw it, and then, man, get this bullshit out of him, Carter. Then I screenshot and I sent him the rest. What the fuck is this shit? Who asked for it? Carter, bro, I gotta go cut something on. And then I just sent him the rest of the screen.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by it. I'm not surprised by it at all, because we got to remember something. I like Uncanny Omar, but y'all seen his audience. Y'all see all the people that are represented in that audience. And we see all the people that he typically has on those streams. I'm not surprised that it was mostly white books. I'm not surprised. I'm not even surprised anymore that it was Indiana Jones related shit that last go round.
He just never go not bring that.
Nah. So I mean, I'm just saying.
I do want to do this so that everybody can be just as mad as you. Just to give you all an idea, this was the top 5. Flash by William Mesner and Loebs. 4 was Superman, the Man of Steel by John Byrne, Volume 1. 3 was Batman Contagion / Legacy. Number 2 was Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. And number 1 was, I sent it to you, Batgirl Cassandra Cain, Volume 1.
Yeah, it was her first. It was Cassandra's first series. Yeah,
and I think one of them said that the Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Volume 1 that had the number 2 spot. That was one book that came out exclusively for the direct market and nowhere else, and people want that for some reason. The only book that I saw that had any kind of brown in it was the number 60 book, and that was Green Lanterns. That was the Simon Baz and
Jessica Cruz.
God, what is that? Thank you, and Jessica Cruz book. That was number 60. But there go your top 5, big dog.
That like I'm sorry, I'm not surprised. Like honestly, I would have been more surprised if anyone did vote for any of like the books, like, because I know Black Lightning I think had 2 different, or no, I think it was a couple of different collections regarding like Black Lightning and Mr. Terrific, and there were collections for Steel and Milestone and all kind of other shit. Yeah, I'm not surprised because honestly, I'm gonna say the same thing I've always been saying. Black people aren't the reason why black books don't sell. White people are, and that's just me being honest.
Okay.
I remember when Green Lantern War Journal came out, and white people were complaining about that book. So now what? People were complaining about that, and mind you, there was a Hal Jordan book ongoing that was running at the time. So it wasn't like John Stewart was taking Hal Jordan's place. John was doing his own thing in a mini series, and white folks were mad. So that's what I'm saying. I don't take any white person mad about DC so white, like, or mad that we're, fuck out my face. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't beating the Chargers on this shit. So.
And I will say he handled that a lot better than I thought he would. Talking about Ernie, because that conversation yesterday. I was heated. Well, see, no, I let the chopper off. When we weren't on a hot mic because everybody caught strays. Everybody. Matter of fact, there wasn't even no strays. I was aiming directly at motherfuckers and laying them down. Maybe you all will find out one day when you grow up what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it now.
Yeah, because it was one of those things. It was kind of a back-to-back. It was a back-to-back double whammy because not only, so it was like one day he gave me this bullshit with his goddamn DC Omnibus vote thing, and then the next day he gave me this other bullshit where these motherfuckers was ranking X-Men stories. You know what? No, let me not say nothing else. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because you know what? I tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. Next week.
Oh man.
Should we do it next week, Carter? Should we do it next week?
Don't you tell me you want us to rank some goddamn X-Men now. Is that what you saying?
Yeah, I'm saying it.
Oh.
I'm saying it. You want to do it? Should we do it, y'all? Hey, everybody, what do y'all think?
Let the X-Men guy rank his. You know what? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let the X-Men guy rank his X-Men. Yeah, that could work for you.
I mean, I'm just saying
that could work for you. Let the X-Men guy rank his. Yeah. his other question was to Carter, what's happening, dog? My question to you is, where did you get that Punisher by Greg Rucka made? I was watching an older episode of the Blerd Cave. Thank you for watching older episodes. A lot of y'all do that. I've noticed that because y'all have told me. I saw you pull that motherfucker out stunting on Blerd. So that was someone in France who makes the custom Omnis. I had to do what Ernie don't like doing. I had to go on eBay. I had to find the trades, which was a bitch and a half. And now I see what Ernie talking about with how these people try to bust your head on shit that's out of print. So I had to buy the trades, send them to him to put in a hardcover, and then he sent it back. That's how that works. So that's what I wanted to do originally with a lot of stuff that Ernie and I had. Only difference was with that dude, he was in France and he puts his foot in making the hardcover designs, because I was going to do it here in LA for some books Ernie wanted me to do. He was going to send to me to get done, and then I was going to get some shit done as well. But it wasn't going to actually be a hardcover. It was going to be some leather bound shit. Like, we got comic books looking like Bibles, and neither Ernie nor I wanted to pay that price for them. No. So that's what that was. You have to... That's what that is. But
I want to show you how nasty eBay can be. I want to show y'all how nasty eBay can be.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. This is why I don't like going on eBay. This is why every time I have to go like into the wretched hive and cesspool of eBay, I get angry. Because look at this shit right here. So to get Deadly Class Volume 3 hardcover. Now, mind you, I have this one right here. This is Volume 1. This is book 1 of the hardcover set. I have this one. I have book 2, and I have book 4, the final book of the whole run. But I don't have, I don't have book 3. And book 3 is out of print. And everybody on eBay is busting heads. They're charging $149.99, $199.99. Like $140, I think this one right here. Oh, that's for 4. So yeah, fuck that. These are the other ones. I'm only gonna focus on 3. Volume 3. These 2 right here. I think I saw one that was even higher at one point.
Well, they selling them as a bundle to where you got to get the other ones you don't want.
Right? Yeah, you have to you get this right here where it's like $250. It's $250, but like I don't need those other ones. So check this out. I think that's diabolical for a book that, on the back of it says it's $49.99.
Hey man, gotta make that profit, man. Gotta make that profit, man. This is
crazy work. Crazy work, I tell you. Crazy work.
Yep. Okay.
But yes.
Next question.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nah, it's
I ain't gonna find some way to try to shit on distillery one more time.
Right, so I ain't gonna say about the 150. I mean, to be fair, I mean, shit, that, like, honestly, 150, yeah, that's a distillery book right there, Pip. Yeah. Yeah, secondary market is diabolical. Like, that's why, like, I always tell people, you got to get on shit. Like, you got to be an early adopter, or you will very likely, especially the nature, because this is something Carter and I learned, that a lot of times, like, you know, at least in terms of the creator-owned space, I can't say for, like, Marvel and DC, but, like, if Image, Boom, Dynamite, I believe Dynamite's probably the same in this regard. Dark Horse, like any like creator-owned like publisher, Mad Cave, Ignition Press. I think the creative team are the people who have to like put out for the hardcovers. Like the trades, you know, the publisher will take. But like if you want like hard, which is me, I'm a hardcover guy.
I got you for them trades, Mr. Without Fear. Okay, Todd. What about a hard? Whoa. Hold on now.
Relax.
Best believe. I said I got you with the trade, but I heard them comments you made about Al Simmons. You know, you ain't getting...
look. Todd gonna be like,
I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Creators have to come out of pocket. So if Ernie releases Heart of the Darkness at Image, if that is a blessing he gets. If he puts it out there, and it comes out in a trade, but you all want a
Yeah.
hardcover, Ernie has to come out of pocket for that hardcover to be a thing. So if he comes out of pocket for that hardcover to be a thing, and that hardcover is just collecting dust on shelves, he out of
Right.
bread for a handful of you all. That it's almost like when you all ask him to do certain videos and then he does them and then not a lot show up for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's time wasted, but in this instance, it was a lot of bread wasted to ship these bad boys to comic shops. So yeah, no, that's why you saw like Kyle Higgins go so hard in the paint of getting people to buy that Radiant Black hardcover the first time it came around. Because if you didn't buy that hardcover, then you best believe you weren't getting another one.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
That's how a lot of that stuff goes. A library, Ernie. We need a library edition. Jesus,
man, Jesus.
I do not want to see a library-sized art piece of Goldsmiths. I would lose my fucking mind.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I would laugh about it, but like, yeah, dude, that is, yeah, basically, yeah, if you want hardcovers, you got it. Yeah, the creative team has to come out of pocket, not the publisher, or at least not just the public. The creative team's got to get behind it. That's why you might notice you'll see sometimes like you'll see hardcovers for like creator-owned books, like on Kickstarter. Like we were talking about this earlier, The Darkness.
Yeah.
The Darkness, Volume 4 complete collection is on Kickstarter right now, which is, by the way, that was wild to me. That book is making like over 200,000 racks. Jesus Christ, what is happening? Is it 1999 or 2000s or something like that again?
Yeah, that was honestly, that was the smart way that people, I think a lot of these comic creators started figuring out that game, as opposed to me having that be 100%
right,
all of my money. What if I could just, now we really finna see the ones that really want that hardcover, and then they can put it on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So they're not 100% responsible for putting all that bread up. So yeah,
I think
in the case
of
good for 'em.
in the case of Reminder, honestly, I think it's equal parts. Like that man's gotten like Hollywood deals in the past, so he might have a little extra bread. I feel like maybe some creators probably get a little more leeway than others because Reminder books usually do really well. They usually really well. So you'll get one for that. The SWAT Cats one, SWAT Cats made $1 million. Yep. The David Marquez book, or did I get wait, what are we talking about here? Oh, I think are you talking about The Unchosen? Are you talking about that?
No, okay, he's talking about The Darkness. No.
No. I'm talking about the old Top Cow character of The Darkness.
Yeah.
That Darkness. That's
Jackie
the one.
Estacado.
Jackie. Yeah, because this is the Kickstarter right here. They were asking for 30,000, got 212,000, and they still have 11 days to go, which is insane to me. But it's like, I was gonna say, Remender not safe from that shit either, because he just finished up a Kickstarter to get a hardcover of Tokyo Ghost re-released. That's why a lot of them, they're starting to realize that people aren't just being as vocal about it. That's why a lot of them are just saying, fuck it, y'all ain't getting no hardcover, we'll give you this compendium though. That's why you see a lot of these creators, these indie creators, are doing the compendium route, and now Marvel and DC are starting to try to do the compendium shit now, trying to kind of copy them. But it's crazy. It's crazy. What else we got? We got anything else?
This one's kind of a sad beat, and but this is from Qdoma. He said, "Morning to you, Blerd and Carter. Hope you're doing all right." He said his week has kind of been rough. He said his significant other was almost in a bad car accident. Fortunately, they got out in time. That's great. That gave me a major scare. He said, on another note, he was wondering if either of us have read anything from Bad Idea Comics. If so, do you have any recommendations?
I don't think I have personally, not for lack of desire, but just for lack of knowledge, if that makes any sense. But I've heard people say really good things about their books. I I know. Shit. What was There's one that I feel like I saw a lot of people talking about. I don't remember what it was called though.
Only one that I know about is the one that Robert Venditti was doing, called Ordained. That's the only one I know about. It seems like it's
Okay,
like
yeah, okay.
like a priest or
Cul-de-sac.
somebody that's killing shit. I don't know.
Cul-de-sac.
You said
That was the one
cul-de-sac.
yeah, cul-de-sac. That was the one I kept hearing people talk about.
Okay.
I didn't know it was a bad idea comic, but I mean I remember people always like being like, "Hey man, have you checked out cul-de-sac?" I remember that being a question. Cuz that's Mike Carey's book. That's Mike Carey's
Okay.
book. It came out earlier. I think what was it? Not early, but like maybe like middle of last year. And I think I think it ended this year, this January, I believe. But it looked interesting. Matter of fact, apparently they got and they have what is this? No, I thought I saw like a trade or something. Maybe they do, I don't know. But no, this is it right here. This is cul-de-sac.
Okay.
Which, like I said, it looks interesting. You know, just like you know what? This was why I actually looked in its direction. I remember now. Because when I saw the solicit for it, I saw a non-white character on the cover of the book. And I was like, okay, you have my attention. Let me see what's going on here. And then like I just never heard anything else about the book until like people started talking to me more about it. And I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, this is a Mike Carey joint right here. Jonathan Wayshak. It looks interesting. I mean, it's got my attention. I'm gonna see if they, you know what? Let's not live in ignorance. I want to see if they actually got like I want to see if they got a trade out for it by now. Because if they do, I'm gonna pick that up because that seems like a no-brainer. That seems like a no-brainer in my opinion. You know, just putting that out there.
That's it.
But
for
yeah.
questions, though.
That's
We're
it.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
we're good.
Fuck it. Let's get it done then. I only got let's see here. I'm going back and looking through because I think one of them we answered earlier. We got this right here from Bill. Says question. I gotta wonder where all the 1999s have went since the Knicks are heading to the finals. See that's what I'm saying, man. Was Amazing Spider-Man, as Carter said, was a good Amazing Spider-Man. Was it worth it?
Think about it. Like actually think about it. Think about it like this. You have Ernie having to boycott a fucking comic book company demanding representation. You have the Knickerbockers. Spike Lee going to the fucking NBA finals.
You know he gonna be in some nasty fit.
We got Mary Jane as Venom in a subpar book with amazing visuals.
Crazy.
In the darkness. Was the Amazing Spider-Man really worth it?
I don't know, man.
Really?
I personally do. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's my reaction. I don't know. Was it? Did we do the right thing? Not to make it even more about Spike Lee than it already was. But did we do the right thing, Carter? Did we? Was that the correct move? I don't know. Yes, I do agree. Mike Carey's X-Men still underrated. That's actually honestly, X-Men is why I became such a fan of Mike Carey. Because Mike Carey's X-Men still eats to this day. To this very day. It's crazy. Yep. Let's see here. So gonna pull the vintage cross colors for the finals. Lord, please don't. Please don't. Let's see here. Oh, right here. We got one right here. Los right here says, I'm gonna research the titles when I get home. I got Dead Teenagers and Ghost Pepper. Man, yeah, I can definitely Dead Teenagers is another one I've been wanting to take a look at as well. Ghost Pepper, though, chef's kiss. Fantastic book. Fantastic book. We got one here. This is from John Stewart. Says, question, Carter, how do you feel about how Rogue playing in our faces on that X-Men 97 trailer? Like, we don't remember what she did in season 1.
First of all, you misread him. That doesn't say Rogue. That says Rouge. He's talking about Rouge the Bat from Sonic Adventure 2. That's what he's talking about. I didn't know that Rouge the Bat was in X-Men 97.
It's crazy, right?
I did see a little bit of the Thursday show where Ernie was talking about it. Specifically,
wait,
where...
you mean talking about this? Talking about this right here?
No, I want to talk about that part. It was when you showed... It was when you showed how long they were in a room together for like 26 fucking hours.
Oh, yeah.
I saw when you all were talking about that. So I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, I guess Magnus had that Krakoan goat weed, that big dog. I don't know what to say to you to that one.
Yeah, because I'm not going to hold you. The first time, it wasn't until that Thursday that I realized, because like when I originally watched the shit, I thought, oh, 10 a.m. to like noon. I wasn't paying that much attention to what the time actually said. I was like, oh, wait. It wasn't until somebody pointed out, I was like, oh, that is PM. So, bro, what is happening?
Eric, that Krakoan honey pack, and that brother went in. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him.
That is diabolical.
I'm not mad at him.
And then, wait a minute. And then talk about...
I'm going to show you why they put the sir on Ian McKellen. I heard that, man.
That is crazy work, man. Crazy. But no, and then we got another. This is Mike Manhattan. Says, question, other than Criminal, what other crime comics are your favorites? Right now, I'm reading Stray Bullets, 100 Bullets, Scalped, American Caper, etc. I would definitely say one that I've enjoyed a lot very recently is New Bird. That's a really good title. And that Texas Blood, it keeps coming up. That Texas Blood is really good. That's another good one I would really that I would recommend if you haven't checked that out yet. Carter, what about you?
It just reminded me to pull New Burn off the shelf, because during our Reckless conversation, I'm like, do I have anything with Sean Phillips' son? I fucking do. His son did New Burn. Yep. I'd say the Fade Out if you didn't watch our Blerd Cave episode about it. That would be one. And honestly, I would tell you to grab that first Blacksad, because if you want some crime detective noir stuff, get that first one. Get that first one. All three of them stories were good ones in that crime detective realm. If you don't want us to bring up Criminal, although I would say I would take 100 bullets out of what you're reading right now and put Criminal up in there somewhere, just because you can do better than that. I have faith in you.
Oh, no, I think did I say they were reading Criminal?
No, they just said they said other than Criminal.
Other than Criminal, yeah. Man, I'm not gonna hold you. I would definitely say get. I know some people's mileage with this story is gonna vary. This is another Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips joint. But where the body was, the body was, I enjoyed it. I would honestly, I would understand people not liking it or thinking it's like not their best work, because it does kind of do a thing that their books don't normally do. It ends in a very realistic fashion. It's not going to be some like super like bombastic thing that's going to happen. I think honestly going into that book knowing that is not a spoiler, but like when you reach what is effectively the climax of the book, it's going to end like all actual real life stories end. It's not going to end like with a huge Act 3 fight sequence and everybody, all the bad guys getting their comeuppance and all the good guys saving the day. It doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. And that's the thing. That's why I think some people don't like that book as much. But I actually liked it because of that. Because it ended like, if you told me there was like some news story, or whatever, like you said, oh hey, there's this new news story just popped about this thing that happened, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada, whoop de woo, so and so and so forth, and I would just be like, Yep, that ended about the way I thought it would. Nobody's walking away happy from this one. But yeah, that is a thing. And what was the other one we got? I thought I saw another one. This right here. T.O. Davis said, hey Blerd, think you could do a fair play video? I know it's not a whole lot of him, but the fact that he's Mr. Terrific's son is pretty cool. I've thought about it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm wrestling with, because of the boycott, I'm wrestling with how to tackle DC Comics. Like whether I want to talk about DC Comics or not, or, you know, at least in terms of like, you know, promoting their, it almost feels kind of counterproductive to the boycott. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna talk with the others and see what they think about it. It's something we've all kind of bounced back and forward, but it's one of those that, like, yeah, I wanted to do one. I want to do some about a lot of stuff, but yeah, the that happened. That was the thing. That said, I think that's all the questions I've seen.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I see any more. I don't believe I've seen it anymore. But yeah, there you go. Carter, do you have anything you would like to announce before we get up out of here?
When we're finally done with this, I'm going right back to James Bond. That game is gas.
Oh, well,
I'm a sucker for a good third-person Bond game. I'm talking going all the way back to the PS1, playing Tomorrow Never Dies. I don't care.
Damn. I have not thought about that game. I have not thought about that game in some time. Jesus Christ. That said, yeah, man, I got nothing. I don't think I have anything. There is this. Yeah, just go watch videos. Go watch videos, man. Go watch videos. If you really want to do the channel a solid, go back and watch the DC Blackout video. If you go back and watch it on mobile, give it some hype. That video is in desperate need of some hype. Do the usual thing. You know, hit the like button, hit subscribe, tap the notification bell, all that good shit. Go do those things. Those are all very, very, very important aspects of the channel to help it out. Go.
Oh, God damn it.
Wait. Oh, he said he wasn't.
I wanted one show without it. I wanted one show without it. Just one.
I told you, Gearless ran into the Speed Force to give you that one. Gearless was like, wait. They ain't been no 1999?
I just wanted one, dog.
Just Grant Gustin just chopping wind. Grant Gustin just chopping wind right now. He just... That's all he's doing right now. That's all he's doing. Just chop and win. Crazy work. Gearless hit us with that 1999 super chat. Says please and thanks. Hey, we appreciate you. And also, man, dude, and not to be outdone, hit us with the boom. Hit us with that 99.99. God damn. Hey, look, I ain't mad at it, man. I'm not mad at it at all. Yeah, that's the type of shit I like to see. But that said, yeah, that is a show. Thank you, Gearless, for all that. Thank you for all that love, like sliding in, like baseball sliding in on Carter like that. I love to see it. Yeah, man. Yeah, thank y'all so much. But yeah, that's the last little bit of news I'll say. Yeah, anytime I drop a new video, if you watch these videos on mobile, even if you don't, if you go back and watch them on mobile, whenever a new video pops up, please use the hype function on the videos, because basically that is what will help push those videos out to more people beyond just the normal subscriber base. The hype feature is a really big deal. It's free, does not cost you anything. It is quite literally like you're playing with house money, basically. You're playing with house money, and hyping videos is honestly, I know we always say that, like, you know, the likes and the subs, that's the lifeblood of the channel, but the hype is a part of it. Hype is just as, hype is even more important. So don't just like the video, don't just sub to the channel, don't just hit the notification bell to get notifications. No, do all that stuff, but also use the hype function. I think it's only, to my understanding, I think it's only available on mobile. I don't think it's available on, like, if you watch, like, I'd have to do some research on this and look. I don't think it's available, like, if you're watching it, like, on Fire Stick or on TV, you'll, like, or if you go, like, on desktop and do it. I don't think it is. At least I haven't seen it, personally. But, yeah. Please go do that. That would be lovely. I would personally really appreciate it. And, go check out the links I've left in the description for this video. Go check out the change.org, which is literally just blowing up. We've got we were at I think when we started the show, we were at 999 signatures, and in the time that we have been live, that has jumped up to 1,369 signatures. So it is gaining steam and is doing very well, to the point that, like, I think even Bleeding Cool and Comics Beat and other Popverse and other publications are talking about what's going on here. So please, 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 go do that if you've not done so already. Link in the description. Also, if you enjoyed our conversation about Temporal and Stephanie Williams, go check out this book. You can pick it up. I left a link down in the description where you can go cop one of them. And also, you know what? If you really want to do Stephanie a solid, go to your LCS. As well, or as an alternative, go to your LCS and ask your shop to order Temporal for you if they don't already have it in the shop as is. Go do that as well. Also, make sure that where did I put it? Right here. Boom. PSION #2 on Kickstarter right now. Go back that Kickstarter if you're interested. The link to that Kickstarter is right there. So please and thank you. Hop on that shit with a quickness. We really fucking appreciate it. And what was the other thing? There was one more thing. I think that might be it, though. We might actually, you know what? I think we're good. I think we got everything, Carter. I think we got everything. So you know what? That being said, for Carter Presents, I'm the Blerd without fear. And you know what? Sure. You know what? DC Comics?
We coming for you, nigga!